Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Let us read from verse number 52. उपाधिस्थोऽपि तद्धर्मैः अलिप्तो व्योमवन्मुनि सर्वविद्मूढवत्तिष्ठेत् असक्तो वायुवच्चरेत् उपाधिविलयाद् विष्णौ निर्विशेषं विषेन्मुनिः जले जलं वियद्व्योम्नि तेजस्तेजसि वा यथा यल्लाभान्ना परो लाभः यत्सुखान्न परं सुखम् यज्ञानान्न परं ज्ञानम् तद्ब्रह्मेत्यवधारये. How do we know that we have reached the destination? Before you people came here, you were planning. We have to do this, we have to do this, where is the flight and how are we going to reach there, I am going for the first time, blah 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 going on. After you are reached here, then all that is over. Exactly the same way. What we are doing or not doing in life to get something. So here, yal labhanna param labham, attainment of fulfillment. Nothing to gain, nothing to lose. Yal labhanna param labham. Then yes sukhanna param sukham. Next one. First we have seen yes sukhanna param sukham. Anything which is dependent is the source of misery. And therefore this sukham is not dependent on anything or any being. See? When our happiness is dependent on time, then I wanted to get up in the morning at 4 o'clock, but I don't know, I could not get up. When I got up, it was evening 4 o'clock. And I got frustration. How does it matter when you wake up? I think I should go and take bath in Ganges. Why pollute? See? These are all self-created problems. When you want nothing, that is the ultimate happiness. Anything, clause, if, but, the misery is begin. So, yal labhanna param labham. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Wherever we are happy. Then, yash jnananna param jnanam. Having known which, everything is known. In our Mundakopanishad, right in the beginning, this question comes. Usko kholo mat. Keep it close. Gangaji comes inside. So, in Mundakopanishad, the mantra comes. The student asks the teacher, Kasmindu bhagavo vijnate sarvavidam vijnatam bhavati iti. Oh Guru Maharaj, kindly tell me, what is that having known which everything becomes known? Guru Maharaj says two things. Dve vidde veditavve, parachaiva paracha. There are two things to be known. One is apara vidya. Apara is that Rigveda, Samaveda, Yajurveda, Atharvaveda, Shiksha, Kalpa, Vyakaranam, Niruktam, Jyotisham, Chandamiti. 4 Vedas and 6 Vedanga. This falls in the purview of lower Vidya, 4 Vedas, all the Karma Kanda, Then Vyakaran, Nirukta, Chanda, Jyotish, lower Aparavidya. And what is Paravidya? Para Yaya Tad Aksharam Adhigamyate. Paravidya is that having known which nothing remains to be known. See? Therefore, here Yal Labhanna Param Labham. Go back to Bhagavad Gita. Vedaisya Sarvai Ahameva Vedyaha. This I has to be known. Who is this I? Who is doing sadhana? Who is suffering? Who is a samsari? See? Our attention is at everything except our own self. Give it a sincere try, Maharaj. And it is achieved by a very simple technique we told you. Let an experiencer be not born. How an experiencer is born? Dekho, suno, bolo. We go to Ganges, look at it, dekho, suno, the sound, bolo. Oh, don't do like that. We just can't keep our mouth shut. About everything we have got opinions. About everything we have got comments. And this is how somebody is born. Therefore, Yal Labhanna Param Labham. Let all experiences happen, but let an experiencer be not born. Meaning what? Interact with the world, but do not create memories. See? This has been my spiritual practice. I meet so many people as if I have met them for years together, but next moment they go, select, shift, delete. Don't block your memory with all these unwanted things. Yal labhanna param yal jnananna param jnanam tad brahmetyavadhare. That is what is called as abidance in the absolute. So three things. One, there is nothing to gain. Yal labhanna paro labham. Then, yes sukhanna param sukham. There is no more happiness than this. Yad jnananna param jnanam. Having known which nothing remains to be known. When these three things happen in our life, then we are abiding in the truth. Now take an example. If you are to know about 198 days before, in the evening at 3:35, what you were doing. Oh God, 139 days, getting lost in time, in place. But if our mantra, wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are 100%, you are at peace. No time, no space. When mind moves, time and space is created. When mind stops, no time, no space. As in deep sleep. And why the mind moves? Because of habit. And habits are hard to die. Remove the H, bit remains. A bit remains. Remove the A bit remains. Remove the B, it remains. Remove the I, the habit of T remains. It will never go. So this is our habit only. Therefore, if we are unable to understand this, don't go in the past, don't worry about the future, no comment in the present, you are at peace with yourself. Tad brahmetyavadharayet. This is Brahman. But when we study, read, we are told that which is all pervading, and then our mind starts, kahan gaya hoga Brahman? North Pole, South Pole. Wow, stop all that. The moment mind stops, the moment ice gives up its shape, it is water. Mind and consciousness are same, like the man and husband are the same. What is the distance what is the distance between the husband and the man? See? They are not two. Because of the upadhi, they are called as two. Exactly the same way. Upadhi, only three upadhis. Desha, Kala, Vastu. Time, space, object. Whenever we write any form, first time, DOB, date of birth. Then size, 4 feet tall, 6 feet wide. Space occupied. And weight 2 tons. Desha, Kala, Vastu. The moment we drop them, we understood everything. And how do we drop it? No reference point. And our reference point is body. In this manner, when we start understanding this properly, we slowly withdraw from the world. Withdrawal from the world with understanding and wisdom is merging in the absolute. Effortless merging. And whenever the river merges in the ocean, you will see, sometime you go and see, it doesn't make noise. It is a smooth glide into the ocean. And what happens? River is a feminine noun, feminine gender. Ocean is a masculine gender. Ganga, feminine. Sagar, masculine. Both of them merge in Ganga Sagar. See, friends. And water is neuter. See, friends. Therefore, the more we are able to drop time, space and object, we are one with the truth. Now, second thing. Yad drushtva param drishyam Yad bhutva na punarbhavaha Yajñatva na param jneyam Tad brahmetyavadharayet Yad drushtva na aparam drishyam. Having seen which nothing remains to be seen. See? Like when we cook rice, and if we take only one grain and crush it, is it cooked or not? We don't have to crush every grain. Unless you make the funny kind of rice. One funny kind of rice is that, what you call, curd rice. Made in such a pathetic way, if you see the way it is made, you stop eating. See? Same thing is that bisi bede bhat, Hare Rama. Similarly, this bangan ka bharta. You can see any bangan, when it's fresh, it is looking so beautiful, shining and nice. It is tortured in the fire. Yad drushtva na param drishyam. Having seen which nothing remains to be seen. Meaning, all faculties need not get lost in this world. This withdrawal becomes natural. Yad bhutva na punarbhavaha. Be attentive. This is called as Bhavasagar. Bhavasagar means the disease of becoming somebody or the other. We want to become somebody. Right from childhood. You ask a child, when I become big, I will drive a motorcycle. and you are the old man. हम भी अगर बच्चे होते, नाम हमारा था डब्लू बबलू, खाने को मिलते लड्डू. Old people want to go back to the childhood. You ask a child, wants to become big. We are all suffering from the disease of becoming somebody or something. Na punarbhavaha. You don't have to become anything. You see everywhere in life. First of all, we become educated, then we become businessmen or job oriented, then we get married, we become husband, then we become wife, and then we become parents, and then there's no end. Abhi, I have got a great grandchild. Unless he gets a great grandchild, how can I die? That means how many generations you are going to torture. See? You have to become something or the other, become something or the other. See, and you can never get contentment in that. One principle which I learned from Ramayana, which you have not learned. And this I told in Australia when Ramesh Bhai Ojha asked me to speak on his platform for 5 minutes. We met there. He said, Swamiji, please come and say a few words. So I went. He talks in Hindi, Gujarati. So I went. Angreji crowd, this Australian Indian crowd. Then I said, Maharaj, what are you talking? What is the subject? He said, Swamiji, we are talking on Ramayana. Very good. I'll talk on Ramayana. I said, Ramayana, Maharaji will tell you everything. What he will not tell you, that I am going to tell you. Then I told him, the message of Ramayana is, even if your son is directly avatar of Narayana, Ram, the father Dasharatha died because of the son. I am not making story, this is the truth. See? The cause of death of Dasharatha was Bhagwan Ram. So when Sakshat Narayana's avatar is the son, the father has to suffer. Our children are kabutars. What do you expect from them? Ramayana, real Ramayana. See, friends, yad bhutvana punarbhava. You don't have to become anything. Be whatever you are. Banomat. And we are constantly wanting to become somebody or the other. The real spiritual practice is a process of unbecoming. The real practice is the process of undoing. Are we carrying less burden of so many upadhis? I am man, I am woman, I am educated, I am uneducated, I am Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Brahmachari, Grustha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasi, rich, poor, Bengali, Gujarati, rich. Then among them so many varieties. In addition to that, spiritual. Relax, man, relax. Real spiritual life is you unbecome whatever you have become. And that is possible when we don't want to prove anything to anybody in this world. We don't have to prove. Therefore, yad drushtva param drishyam yad bhutva na punarbhavaha. You don't have to become anything. Now, yajnatva na param jneyam. What is worthy of knowing in this world is only this truth. Bhagavan, that as he said, Vedaisya sarvi ahameva vedyaha. Vedya means worthy of knowing. What is worthy of knowing in this world? Only our essential nature. Rest of the things are okay. Yajnatva param neyam tad brahmetyavadharet tad brahma iti avadharet. That is the experience. Not of Brahman. That is the ultimate experience. If you say it is the experience of Brahman, then you have reduced the Brahman to an object. Continuing further, Tirya Gurdva Madha Purna सच्चिदानन्दमद्वयम् अनन्तं नित्यमेकं यत् तद्ब्रह्मेत्यवधारयेत् तिर्यम ऊर्ध्वम अधः. Directions. 4 directions: north, east, west, south. The corners: north, east, north, and the southeast, north, west, southwest. 8 up and down. These are the directions. Tiryak, the corners. Urdhvam, above. Adha, below. All of them. That means including the total creation and the space. Hiryaguru Madapurna Satchidanandamadvayam. The whole thing is in me, I am not in them. On this, if you contemplate, where are we in deep sleep? You must have been doing it. The children, they are told, hey, look here, you should not face your feet to the south. It is not good. It is not auspicious. So the child sleeps facing the feet to the north. And when he is sleeping, then like the clock hands, it keeps on moving. And then which direction is your legs and your feet? Only as long as we are identified with the body, this world appears to be real. Why the wise people are not serious? Because they don't take this world too seriously. There is nothing worse in this world losing our peace of mind. Tiryam urdhvam adapurna satchidanandamadvayam. See, on the top head I am, in the feet I am, on the right hand I am, and the left hand I am. Tiryam urdhvam adapurna. This one reality alone is supporting everything. Now this is another important thing. In Amrutanubhav, Sant Dhaneshwar very clearly tells, calling Paramatma as Satchid Ananda is a blasphemy. Why call Paramatma as Satchidananda? Is it any time absent? No. Why call Sat? If there is a possibility of absence, then you have to mention it is. When there is no possibility of absence, why call it present? See? Chit. Is there any possibility of inertness? No. Why call it Chit? And Ananda. Is there any possibility of misery in Paramatma? No. Why call it Ananda? Is only because we are lost in that. So then we are told, see, when you come to realize you are Satchidananda, that means you will not die. Anyway, you cannot die. See, we don't require anybody to tell us that I am or I am not. See, the more we reflect on this, then we understand this. Tirja Gurdva Madapurna Satchidananda Madvayam Anantam Nityam Ekam. And this infinite, eternal, one without a second, Yat Tad Brahmetyavadharet. That is our essential nature. So all these conditionings, the conditioning of the time, the conditioning of the space, slowly they are dropped. There was a Mahatma who was invited to do the Bhumi Puja of a school. I happened to be there that time. And the school principal, she gave one coconut for breaking. So the Mahatma took the coconut in his hand, closed his eyes, standing. Then that principal said, Sir, east is in this direction, not in the direction that you are facing. So that Mahatma said, the direction in which I face is the east. Can we say like that? See friends, from the spacious point of view, which is east, which is west? But we are lost in that. tad brahmetyava dharayet. Therefore, all these directions, these, that, everything is to be dropped once for all. Anantam nityam ekam yad tad brahmetyava dharayet. Anantam, that which doesn't have the end. Each and every word will point us straight away. Anantam, no end. Do we have the experience of death? We cannot have. Even if you want to die, you cannot die. Even if you want to grow, you cannot grow. See, friends, all these problems are only because we are buried under the notion of body, body, body. In this, our retreat, if you go back with only one takeaway, the spiritual practice is freedom from body identification. Only on that you work. Then you will see doership, enjoyership, success, failure, relations, possessions, everything will be dissolved. So live as if you are sleeping. How it is possible? What are you doing now? Sleep as if you are listening. Vishwarupa Darshan I have got from here. I will not tell who is listening. Friends. ईशगौर्धमद पूर्ण सच्चिदानंदमद्वयम अनंतम नित्यमेकम यत् तद ब्रह्मेत्यवधारयेत. That is our essential. It is a process of giving up everything. Atadvyavritti रूपेण वेदान्तैर्लक्ष्यते द्वयम् अखण्डानन्दमेकं यत् तद्ब्रह्मेत्यवधारयेत्. Atadvyavritti रूपेण. Tat means that. Atad means not that. Atadvyavritti रूपेण. So, what we understand ourselves to be the Panchakoshas, Annamay, Pranamay, Manomay, Vijnanamay, Anandamay. Atad. So, you are not the Annamay Kosha, you are not the Pranamay, you are not the Manomay, you are not the Vijnanamay, and you are not the Anandamay Kosha. Atadvyavritti रूपेण. All that can be negated and dropped is dropped. And only through understanding. Because whatever we think we are is only because of misunderstanding. So, we have seen it in the earlier texts. Nothing can justify to prove that I am body. Atadvyavritti रूपेण. See, friends, these are few simple things. If you work on it, on what ground we claim that I am the body. And this is another very important thing. You cannot live without body identification. And yet, you have to accept you are not body. How can it be done? It is done. This example, a person stands before the mirror, his experience. And a bird stands in front of the mirror, his experience. Bird takes the reflection in the mirror to be real. And then start fighting. And want to go behind the mirror. Let me see who is there. I think must have run away. Again comes in the front. And still there. Then what to do? Let me do karma yoga. Not going? Oh God. Then let me do dan dharma. Kurute Ganga Sagar Gamanam Vrata Paripalana Thava Danam. Did a lot of charity. And then see, still there. I think I should do something higher. Let me do yoga. And then the birds start doing the yoga. all asanas. Still there. I think I had to do some japa. Om Nishya, Om Nishya, Om Nishya, Om Nishya, Om Nishya, Om Nishya, Om Nishya. These jap people, they make the japa in such a hurry. Then all the gods are confused. Yaar, kaun bola raha hai, kisko bola raha hai? If they are Gujaratis, it's not Jai Sri Krishna. Jai Ske, Jai Ske, Jai Ske, Jai Ske. Jai Sri Krishna. Doing a lot of japa, and open the eyes. Again, it's still there. I think I should wash this reflection. So the bird takes the hose pipe and washes. Not going. What to do? He may do anything. It will not disappear. Exactly the same way. You cannot get rid of body identification. The only thing is know that you are living through the body. You are not living as the body. And when we are living through the body, then play the game. See? But we take that I am doing. Body is old, I am old. Body is feminine, I am woman. Body is healthy, I am healthy. Body is fat, I am fat. Body is thin, I am thin. See? Therefore, lesser we give attention to the gross world. Now, next step. When we have to give up body identification, the first symptom will be worldly things and beings, times and places will not attract our mind. Then wherever we are, whenever we are, whatever we are at peace. In that mantra you add one more word. Wherever we are, whenever we are, whatever we are 100% happy. Therefore, atad vyavritti rupena, not that. So Annamaya Kosha rejected. Pranamaya Kosha, two problems. Ashana pipase, hunger and thirst. Yes, you have to eat food. Eat, finish the hunger off. But only thinking of food only 24 hours. Morning begins. Breakfast के लिए क्या है? You are taking cup of tea, bed tea. Breakfast के लिए. At the time of eating breakfast, lunch के लिए क्या बनेगा? While taking one, शाम को high tea में कुछ बनाओ. डिनर के लिए लाइट बनाना, खिचड़ी. If you go to Gujarat, in the whole of Gujarat, there is a national dish, and that is every Gujarati house in the evening, khichdi and kadhi. Whenever we have the camp in our Bhimpura, Gujarat, I tell them, get any cook, don't get a Gujarati. How can you eat all the time khichdi? I want something better. Achar, chutney, mirchi, nimbu. See friends. So, pranamaya kosha, whole life goes only in the tickling of the tongue. Then manomaya kosha, I am not. Don't become sentimental. Those who are sentimental, they are preparing to be mental in a later stage. Like a centimeter becomes ultimately a meter. They become sentimental, and the reason is very strong personalities. See, the other day somebody came and met me and started crying. I said, look here, if you cry, get out. I will not give you any sympathy. Give one heart. That is what children do, or rather mothers do. They want to give nice bath to the child, but the child doesn't want. Crying, So then she said, anyway he's crying. पता ही नहीं चलता. हाथ साफ हो गया. See friends, these crying people are dangerous. Keep away from them. Manomaya kosh, constant seeking attention. Vijnanamaya kosh, awfully arrogant. Friends, life is not a matter of fact. Life is a matter of understanding. I am not telling you, life is not a matter of love also. In old age, husband and wife are never together because of love. They are together because of no choice. Love you कुछ नहीं होता. प्यार विहार मैं क्या जानू रे. Nothing like that. See friends, don't get carried away. You have to say, I love you honey, honey, and chewing gum, I love you. Say, okay. But don't get carried away. Only because of understanding we remain together. See, given a choice, we will opt for that. So, Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, and then Anandamaya Kosha. Anandamaya Kosha, giving up means what? Not leading a sleepy life. In Mandukya Upanishad, it is said, there are only 2 stages, not Jagra, Sapna, Sushupti, not 3 of them. Tattvasya agrahanam nidra and anyatha grahanam swapna. Not knowing one's essential nature is sleep. That includes all the 3. Not knowing. And anyatha grahanam, mistaking our identity, that is swapna. So according to Mandukya Upanishad, waking and dream, they are equal. Because the dream comes under n number of conditions and disappears. Similarly, the waking comes under n number of conditions, disappears. And one of the most important things which you will have to agree, we never dream the dream as a dream. The dream is dreamt as if it is a solid reality. See, many times we get some terrible dreams that we were going somewhere and some tiger came and bounced and we howl and then heartbeat and we come out of the sleep and then we go get up and even then the fear is still there. Or sometimes the dream is some ghost has come and when you wake up still you search, wo kahan gaya, कि छूट तो नहीं गया. See, we never dream the dream as a dream. But when we are out of the dream, then we say it was a dream. Exactly the same way. This waking dream is declared, accepted as a dream only when we are awakened to our divine nature. Not otherwise. Tad brahmetya vadhare. And therefore, as we become miserable, frustrated, etc., but a person who is awakened, he doesn't. So this also I told you. One child got up in the morning and was crying very loudly. The father got angry. Early morning crying, you have gone on your mother. What happened? So the child said, Baba, I had a very bad dream. What dream you had? I failed in the examination. Now what the father will say? Even in the dream you cannot pass. In reality, will you ever pass? See friends. So as we brush whatever has happened in the dream, when we are awake, in the same manner, the wise people who are awakened to their divine nature, they laugh at us when we go and talk to Maharaji, my daughter-in-law doesn't listen to me. What should I do? I listen, tell me. See friends, don't take life seriously. And what is our criteria? Whatever I say, that is right. And that should happen. If that doesn't happen, then Ganga, Yamuna and Saraswati. Triveni Sangam. Saraswati. Ras comes out. Along with the ras. And in that Triveni Sangam, they take a dubki. Therefore, atadvyavritti rupena, then Vedantaihi lakshate advayam. Then the Vedanta indicates advayam, the non-dual reality. How it is? The one which is functioning through the gross body, the one which is functioning through the pranamaya kosha, etc., etc., there is but one. Go back to Bhagavad Gita 15th chapter. Yat adityagatam tejaha jagat bhasayate khilam. That which is expressing as a light through the sun, yat chandramasi through the moon, agnau through the fire, gama vishyacha bhutani entering the earth, dharayami aham ojasa, I sustain by the ojas the whole prithvi. Then Pushnami cha aushadhi sarvaha, all the plant kingdom, everything is sustained by me. Not only that, I enter your stomach, aham vaishvanaro bhutva praninam deham ashritaha, I sustain your digestion and indigestion. And then sarvasya chaham hrudi sannivishtaha, I enter your heart and I support waking, dream, deep sleep and samadhi. Vedaisya sarvai ahameva vedyaha. See? Therefore, Vedanta hi lakshate advayam. Like there is one sun for all of us. There is one moon for all. There is one space for all. There is one air for all. There is one water for all. There is one earth for all. There is one mind for all. We all got the same problems. No different problem. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, confusion, anger, frustration, hunger, thirst, health, disease. What is new? Because we are all one. But our attention is only on the differences. And when our attention is focused and centered on the differences, samsara is born. This is what is mentioned here. Atadvyavritti rupena vedantaihi lakshate advayam. See? In Gujarat, I happened to go to some ashram on our way near that Nirma University. So, there was a nice temple, Krishna temple. When I went, there were so many brahmacharis studying there with the yellow clothes and all that. So they also came, did namaskar, chamatkar. And the first question, Swamiji, which is your sampradaya? Sampradaya is a brand. So I said, what is your sampradaya? We are Vaishnav. Acha, I am also Vaishnav. Brand. See, Vedanta does not allow you to be branded. See, friends. Therefore, Advayam, non-dual, nothing special. Vedantai lakshate Advayam. Therefore, there is nothing special. Same thing. You call Krishna, you call Rama, you call Shiva, the same thing. Like you call it the hand, you call it the leg, the same person. This rule, aupadhik anekata, because of the conditioning when multiplicity appears, that is not real. That which is expressing through many, that is real. So, Vedantai lakshate advayam, akhandanandamekam yat tad brahmetyavadharayat. So, come to discover this common substratum, which is supporting all the plurality without getting many or multifarious. Akhandananda rupasya तस्यानन्दलवाश्रिताः ब्रह्माद्यास्तारतम्येन भवन्त्यानन्दिनो लवाः. अखंड आनंद रूपस्य, that which is the infinite bliss, tasya ananda lava ashritaha. Lava means a fraction, not English lava, a fraction. In Taittiriya Upanishad, there is one topic called as Ananda Mimamsa. And in that Ananda Mimamsa, to make us understand, some calculations are given. So we can get some idea. See, suppose we are told this class lasted for 1 hour. We can understand, mind can comprehend 1 hour because we are suffering. Then we are told that from here, if you go to Ladakh, it takes 2 days. That also we can understand, 2 days. Then we are told there are 365 days in a year. Oh, 365 days. That also we can understand. Then 100 years. Oh, 100 years. Then 1000 years. 1000 years. Then 1 million years. कितना जीरो होता है? And then this earth is created according to science 393 trillion years before. What you understood? Mind cannot go beyond certain limits. See, friends. So when the world is created when we are identified with the body. Such a simple thing. And when the world dissolves, when we go to sleep. Again, we wake up, again the world is created. It's going on again and again. Our sleep is a mini pralay. And the final pralay is the ultimate sleep. They are one and the same. This we have to recognize. Then what will happen? We will start living on day-to-day basis. We will not carry the burden of the past. Like in every dream, we are a separate dreamer. Therefore, we don't write the autobiography of a dreamer. In one dream, I was a donkey. In another dream also, I was a donkey. In waking also. Friends. So we keep on dreaming so many times. Do we write a personality development of the dreamer? No. Exactly the same way. In every waking experience, we are an independent waker. We are not the same. But then what we do, like the garland, we take all the wakers, put the thread of Chaitanya, consciousness, and make a garland out of it. And then we start writing an autobiography. I was born, that's what they say, I don't have experience. Then I did this, I did that, I did this thing. See? There was a great Mahatma, his disciple wrote his biography and showed, Maharaji, I have written this one, will you please bless? And the Maharaji was sitting in the boat in Ganges. This happened near Varanasi. And this disciple thought, Maharaji will be very happy. He said, oh, you have written this thing, oh nice. And he kept on talking to him and tearing every paper and throwing in the Ganges. And that one person. There was no soft copy. So every time a page was torn and thrown, and his heart was bleeding. Maharaji, I have written about you. Why are you doing that? He said, look here, you have written what you do not know about me. You don't know me. You think me to be the body, born. See, all the time, everything is only around that. And therefore we keep on adding to this illusion. Therefore, if we understand this, more the number of flowers, longer will be the garland. In our Mumbai, all Ganapati, the garlands, they have got only 3 flowers and only thread. On that also question, Swamiji, why these people do like this, only 3 flowers in the garland? I said, because Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Anything bluff. So they are earning money. See? And if there is only 1 flower, no garland. If you start living only in utter today, what is the mantra? I forgot. 23rd October 20. Today is 22nd? Yes. 22nd October 2021. See? No garland. That is why in UK, when I go, they come and meet and give 1 flower, 1 rose flower. Swamiji, welcome. I feel so disgusted. In our place, so many rose flowers, There, 1 flower, 7 pounds. Very. And too important. So you cannot make a garland out of that 1 pathetic flower. So when you are understanding this principle, you will start leading your life relaxed way. Why we are not relaxed? Because jaane kahan gaye wo din. Learn to remain in the utter present. Don't bring your past. That is what is the real spiritual practice. So, what is the Ananda? Now this Ananda is indicated in a very beautiful way. I'll tell you in English so that you don't get confused in Sanskrit. Imagine there is a young, healthy, intelligent man who is the king, the ruler of the whole earth. One condition. And he has got most intelligent, beautiful, this is his example. These 2 things never go together. Most intelligent, beautiful, healthy and obedient wife. What will be his happiness? That is 1 unit of human happiness. Only for us to understand. Now such 100 units of human happiness is equal to 1 unit of the higher happiness, karma devanam. Then like that 100 karma devanam happiness is equal to 1 happiness of the Gandharva happiness. Then like that 100 Gandharva happiness is equal to 1 unit of the Ajana devanam happiness. And then 100 units of this Ajana Devanam is the happiness of the Indrasya happiness, Indra, the king of the gods. Then 100 Indra's happiness is equal to 1 Brahaspatehe Ananda, the Ananda, the happiness of the teacher of the gods. You can imagine how much it is going, how many 100 we have added. And ultimately it is said, Brahmananda is lavashrita. Even in a fraction of moment, area or a thing, the whole world is contained. This is what is brought over here. Tasya taratamyena. Taratamya means comparison. Good, better, best. So, taratamyena annena bhavanti anandito lavaha. So, all other happinesses. So, for us to understand, happiness of eating good food, happiness of going to sleep after the food, happiness of getting up from the sleep and coming for the lecture. Wrong example. We know only these physical, worldly happinesses. Therefore, Brahmananda is the one with his independent, infinite experience of just being. That is the meaning of Amrita Anubhava. The bliss of being. Amrita, immortal. Anubhava is the Ananda. The experience of bliss. Amrita Anubhava. And then, if you read the life story, I told you the homework and I am very happy you have not done it. Read the first part, wherein we have put these two philosophies together. And if you understand that clearly, then this Amrita Anubhava will become very easy to digest. That foundation has to be clear. There are two philosophies. One is the Shankar Vedanta, second is the Ishvara Advayavad, or what is called Kashmiri Shaivaism. They are not two, they are one and the same. But both of them keep on fighting with each other. And in one place they ask me, Swamiji, you talk about this, also that, what is the truth? I said, you give me some example. He said, suppose there is a glass of milk, half filled. What will you do? I said, I will not discuss. I will drink it and break the glass. Those who will discuss, they will talk. One will say, the glass, half glass is empty. The second will say, the half glass is filled. And keep on discussing. Wise man will come, drink the glass, drink the milk, break the glass and go away. What is the truth? It doesn't matter what spoon you are served. Whether it is a golden or a silver or a plastic or with your unhealthy hands. For the first time, I was in Malsar in Gujarat in one ashram, and very traditional ashram. We all sat for taking food, and their rule was they should not use spoons. What funny thing, but we have to live there. You can imagine, achar they used to give with the hand. Sabji they will give with the hand. Same hand. Tradition, culture. Similarly, among Marwadis, the culture is, unless you wash your hands with a mitti, they are not pavitra. So in such houses, their drainage is always blocked. They won't use the soap. They want that only. Mitti. Even the bartan they wash, dried, not with the soap and detergent, with the mitti only. And that too also, cow dung cake. Where are they lost? See? Therefore, these obsessions, like one of the obsessions which I face in Ahmad Ashram in Vallikau, when I was talking, one European lady after my lecture became very wild and came, "You are making fun of ladies. He is not good." I said, "Okay, I am sorry, I will not." Actually, gender problem is only in our mind. And particularly ladies unnecessarily get carried away by that. Why you should get carried away? If you see the world, the movies, for example, what is the movie for the ladies? Teen Deviya. And what is for the gents? Three Idiots. See? Cow dung, holy. Further you understand. One is cow dung. What is the other? How much biasness. Don't get carried away by all that. Relax, relax, relax. Therefore, Akhandananda Rupasya Tasya Ananda Lavashritaha Brahmadya Taratamena Bhavanti Anandino Lavaha. So Brahmaji, Vishnuji, Mahesh, human beings, animals, they are just a fraction of that Brahmananda. And that is our essential nature. Therefore, the principle I told, don't seek happiness in your life. Express happiness. Whatever actions we are doing, do it happily, cheerfully. Whatever we talk, talk happily, cheerfully. Whatever we think happily. See? But you also must have seen many places the katha goes, and unless that the kathakar makes the audience cry, he doesn't feel good. And the audience also the same brand. महाराज जी कथा में इतना आनंद आया, खूब रुलाया. अरे is there less misery in this world that you want to go there to cry? See? Therefore, bhavanti yasya anandalavaha tadyuktam akhilam vastu vyavaharastadannvitaha tasmat sarvagatam brahma shire sarpirivakhile tadyuktam akhilam vastu. The whole world is only because of this absolute truth. Vyavahara sadanvitaha. Everything is conducted only in association with the divine. Tasmat sarvagatam brahma. Therefore, the reality, the Brahman that we are is everywhere, in everything, in being, in every moment. Tad kshire sarpirivakile. Like the ghee is in the milk. We don't see that ghee in the milk. But when you process it properly, you can discover that. Exactly the same way. We have to do the churning. We have seen this. Atmanam aradim krutva pranavam chottaradim jnana nirmatana vyasad pasham dahati panditaha. When we thus go on churning this knowledge, as we take out the ghee out of the milk by proper process, in the same manner, the divine we have to bring it out by this simple technique of being happy. Try it, give it a try, and be happy.
Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो धारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना. Who asked you live at zero? complete level. मौज में रहो, be happy.
ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांतिः. हरिः ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः